Yeah, look, a lot's been written about the depth of the skill shortages in the resources sector. The studies that we've done have certainly shown that skilled trades and engineers are in shorter supply, and not just in the resources sector but right across Australia. The National Resources Sector Employment Task Force has identified in the next 5 years we're going to have a shortage of 38,000 skilled trades, for example. So there's no question that it's deep, and there's no question that we need to do something about it. There are a lot of initiatives that are underway, whether they be state-based or based on individual company initiatives, but we need to do more. Oh, look, I think it's set to get a lot worse. Many of the projects that are forecast to come on stream haven't started yet, and we're already struggling to identify suitable talent in those skilled trades and engineering areas. So I think there's no question it's set to get worse, and if we don't do something about that, then it's going to start impacting the time it takes to bring those projects online. Look, there's a whole lot being done. There's a lot of activity out there. I think the issue is, though, that the activity is state by state, the activity is employer by employer, or the activity is government department by government department. And I think the Resources Sector Task Force that was set up at the beginning of this year and reported in July, that was the first time that we really started to get all stakeholders together to discuss what the issues were, what the shortages were likely to be, and potentially what could be done about it. Now, what we need to do is carry that on. We need to carry that conversation on, and if we can continue to approach this on a region by region, state by state, employer by employer basis, then we'll end up just creating competition for those short skills. And if we do that, it's going to drive the cost of those skills up. So what we need to do is to keep the dialogue going between the stakeholders so that we can come up with practical ideas and practical solutions to address the skills shortage. So look, the aim of us setting up the Mining for Skills site is really to create a catalyst for conversation between the stakeholders. So I talked a little bit before about the need for more engagement, for us to continue that dialogue and to identify solutions. We believe that by creating a forum for debate and discussion for all stakeholders, that we're likely to come up with better ideas and better solutions to address the skills gap. Well, look, next up on the site we'll be providing information. We'll be providing information on where the skills shortages are, what sort of initiatives are happening around the country, so that people who aren't engaged in those initiatives can get engaged. But really we want the site to create a life of its own. We want to encourage people with good ideas or initiatives that we might not have identified to share those experiences and really start the debate. So we will have guest people blogging on the site from all over the resources sector. And as I said, it'll create a life of its own. But really the objective is to create an environment whereby the debate can occur, whereby the discussions can occur, and the ideas can flow.